Hello, here we are for the Pennzoil Cup Series for Race 6 at Hillside. The Pennzoil Polo will go to Daniel Voiles driving the number 99 for Red Viper Racing. And as they take the green flag, the field of 30 takes down to turn 1. Matt Hotchkiss on the outside of the 99. And Hotchkiss pulling up to 14th in points after last week. And another good starting position for him, but he's going to fall back quick. Kyle Singer just pushes Daniel Voiles out into the lead, and those two cars start to break away already from the field. And as the field jumbles behind, these two break away as Derek Petrie tries to come after him with help from Michael Kraft. But so far, that Dodge already looking quick. Matt Hotchkiss already falling back. That's to 4th. He was at 6th, but managed to just ride by the 5 of Jake Booker. And you didn't know this place is hard to pass in, and you see that huge layer of grip, that black strip on the track. That's where the drivers want to go as we're on board Kyle Singer. Watch the entry into the corner, just trying to get right in the middle of that black strip, and gradually moves down, but just trying to get by him as well as he can without losing the car. And don't want to go in that light gray stuff. That'll take your car around really quick. And from the first lap, it already seemed like the 99 and the 11 were going to have a great pull away, but really 3 other drivers decided to add on, and right now those 3 drivers are basically hooked on with the front 2 and drove away, and the rest of the pack is just wondering how they get all that speed going. But here's Ryan Dunn. He's sitting back here in 8th in the second pack, Rick Witt leading it, and this was one of the drivers, and also your points leader, that wrecked out last week. And really, he's just looking to have a good run this week out and regain all the points. He's now only 7 points ahead of second place Nick Purcell, who took over second place from Michael Jones. Really showing that it doesn't really matter how many points ahead of you are. It's just maintaining a good average record, and that's what Michael Jones has been doing, but he also wrecked out, putting himself in a deeper position behind this man, Nick Purcell's, right here for Red Viper Racing. Now, Nick Purcell's, you probably wouldn't even really, a lot of people would say, wait, he's racing for the championship before this? He's kind of been a ghost under the radar, but really, if you look at his stats, he's been finishing second quite a bit. Up front last week, and he finished second at Martinsville somehow, and currently running 13th right behind Bella Davis, who, by the way, is from Fair Auto Sports and is the rookie, and currently running pretty good. One of the 2 rookies in the field. 12th place is good for a rookie, but kind of falling off the back of the field, and it's for your rookie race, I guess that's alright, but seeing all the rookie runs that we've seen so far this season, not so much. But this is Zach Komonsky, the other rookie racer in the field, who used to be for Timberwolves Racing, but now is for Tetronics Motorsports after Timberwolves Racing closed its doors unsuspectedly, and the team owner went over to Checker Flag Motorsports to race for them. And I guess thinking Zach isn't a good driver or something, but hey, he's showing that he can actually race, and well, yeah, that's Kyle Singer on the 11 now. This is a few laps later, and well, still no changes up in the front, but the 99 is getting a bit further away, and Matt Hotchkiss tried to just drive it down in the corner, but thought better of it. Jake Booker pulls to the back bumper of him. Derek Petrie wants to try to make a move right here, and just so hard to pass here at this track. And so far, these guys are showing it right now. Those front 5 have been maintaining those positions since lap 1. And this is 10 laps later, same positions. Mainly, I can kind of believe that these guys are trying to just ride it out until the first pit stops, as wrecks usually do not happen early in the race, but sometimes later in the race. This is Michael Jones in the 47 car, as he used to have a pretty good car. He's trying to make a run at Cody Russell earlier, but really has just maintained his position as well. But he's also let some drivers come up to his back bumper who are a long ways back. That's the 07 of Robin Shannon way behind him. She used to be way behind him. The other girl in this field. Waste Management as a sponsor for this race in Pocono. But we got a car on the apron. That's the 12 car for Webster Zygarde for Billy Bishop Motorsports. how many more bad luck trains are we gonna see for him? As he seems to be bare bad luck, and now instead of Kyle Singer, and he might have traded those genes with those two drivers. And well, there goes his night as a blown engine for him. And Daniel Voiles maintains the lead. Looks like he's gonna take the win and the most laps led, at least, with his performance so far. Still, eventually, just gradually pulling away from the field, at least from the other three. Kyle Singer's still kind of hanging on. Derek Petrie has kind of fell off him a bit. And just gonna see how these guys get aggressive at the end of the race. Zach Cars, Jay Barker, and Alex Tanker, three drivers that didn't qualify well and have all fallen back to some extent. Jay Barker and Zach Cars, both National Racing drivers, and National Racing just not showing anything so far. All four of their drivers, well, Jay Booker is up front, but the other three, Ryan Newman with these guys, not showing anything today, and Alex Tanker as well, missing last week and trying to come back after that. But here is the AJ Davidson in the 52 car, looking to have another good race here, as well as the 63 of Arsh Hossain. But we got a car coming down in the pit road. That's Alex Tanker in the 08. Tanker just trying to have a good run after missing last week. A really huge impact on his demeanor. Team owner probably not really happy with him after that one. But the rest of the leaders will come in one lap after. Well, not the rest, but 3 Dodges, including the leader. And bringing the rest of the pack, Derek Petrie comes in the 53, excluding one driver, as you see pretty much everyone go down pit road. But that one driver, Matt Hotchkiss, seems to always be the guy to come into pit road late, and running trend for him. But hey, we're gonna see if that pit strategy works for him as he finishes up his stop. That's AJ Davidson having a really slow pit stop that's probably gonna put him a lap down again. But he's gonna come out. That's the leaders right there. So looks like he's gonna fall in 4th along. It's not bad. He's gonna maintain his spot, but this will leave 2 brand new drivers out front, and that's Michael Kraft and Rick Witt. But no 99, and I don't see him further back either. Something must have went wrong. But that's Derek Petrie filing in 3rd. AJ Davidson a lap down again, similar to Atlanta. But Rick Witt right now trying to get back at him. The other Red Viper Racing team driver, as he's trying to take the lead, but you see just Michael Kraft pulls his car on the outside. And here is Ryan Dunn moving his way up to 5th. Slowly but surely he's been making his way up. And whoa, that's exactly why he's up there. Daniel Voiles, huge damage on the front of his car, and well, that's why he's not in the lead right now. And well, let's see what happened here. And it looks like it's a pit road accident. There we go. Oh, well, just collision on pit road. Looks like it'll take out Daniel Voiles from winning the race. It looks like he had the race in his hands, and that driver who actually hit him was Michael Kraft, who ended up coming out into the pits in 1st. However, there goes Rick Witt driving by him, as well as AJ Davidson. That back-end damage may have been hurting him just a bit, and it looks like he's paying the consequences for it. And Ryan, I just feel bad for Michael Kraft. Now there's, well, another incident Michael Kraft is gonna create here, and just seems to be getting into incidents day after day. And well, that one may have not been his fault, but I think it's taking the blame on either one of them, as Daniel Voiles could have slowed down and Michael Kraft could have kind of boosted a bit more than he did. But anyways, he's fallen out of the lead and Rick Witt has replaced him. And here is AJ Davidson again. Well, here we are again. Seems like Atlanta all over, as he is currently a lap down, but running as fast as the leaders to pretty much just play a role and split the leaders up, I guess, if that's what you want to call it. But I wouldn't be surprised if he ends up taking the lead from Rick Witt. He has a really quick car, it looks like. He just had a really slow pit stop, and that's put him back. You see Derek Petrie moving up to 2nd as Michael Kraft is falling to 3rd. This is Aaron Lukes, AJ Davidson's teammate, out of the two people that had pit road problems, it was him and AJ Davidson. Aaron Luke's falling back as well. Not as bad as AJ Davidson, but still pretty bad. And Tektronix Motorsports isn't having any better luck, as there are two drivers that qualified for the race. Both are running in the back, and Kevin Ulrich, who didn't even make the race. They're not running exactly last, but they're not running up in front of the top 20 in order to gain points. So Jacob Dube, I thought was going to be a great driver at the beginning of the season, but hasn't really lived up to it. Kyle Collins and Addison Steinbach are in the back here as well. Kyle Collins really hasn't showed anything this season other than being an average driver. But as for Addison Steinbach, I think it's just a bad day for him. And here's Jack Newman in the 7 car right now, currently running outside the top 20, and that's not good for an 8th place in the points driver. Just seems like he's just having a bad day so far, and things could be looking up in the future, but not right now. Further back in the field, way further back, Jake Booker has fallen deep into the field after being 5th at one point. Alex Tanker and Jay Barker, pretty much average for him. Arish Hussain has fallen a bit as well, and the 22 of Brian Lenning fallen as well. It doesn't look like that early pit stop for Alex Tanker and Brian Lenning helped. And the 16 has just been falling through the field. He hasn't been as well as he was earlier in the race either, so he's back here as well. Zach Connors is at the tail end of this pretty much gigantic pack, running around from 5th to 15th, as Bella Davis, Cody Russell, Brett Brown, Kyle Singer up in 2nd at one point in the race also has fallen back, just like Jake Booker. And you see Jay Durrell, Michael Jones, and Michael Kraft. Kraft just eventually falling back, just gradually. See, he has a freight train that's going to probably go by him here, and that back end damage isn't really helping him right now. And Michael Jones, although he is actually one person that is making his way up through the field. Him and Jay Durrell. Durrell hasn't been up front all day, but he's starting to pick his way up, and he's making it up there. Here's 4th and 5th, Matt Hotchkiss and Robin Shannon doing also really well. Robin Shannon coming from deep in the field, probably the biggest move for the race so far. Daniel Boyles, obviously, heartbreak for him with that hit on pit road. And Ryan Dunn, just a successful comeback to a wrecked car last week. And of course, Rick Witt taking over for Daniel Boyles as he's starting to pick up the laps. And what did I say? There goes that AJ Davidson has gone by the 17, so it's true. It is Atlanta all over again for AJ Davidson. Fast car, but can't use it. And another car back there has a fast car. It's Derek Petrie challenging him for the lead. He was pushing him going down the back stretch. Rascal Racing could really use some points here, so this is exactly what that team needs. Early pit stop, about 5 laps more earlier than we supposed to pit. Zach Cars comes down, but right now there's Rick Witt trying to get by AJ Davidson to put him back a lap down. You see Aaron Luke's also in the 4, you also saw him too, but the leaders have finally caught him as well, as Rick Witt will clear the pass on AJ Davidson with help from Derek Petrie. Derek's now going to get held up trying to pass up him, and Ryan Dunn moves into the picture right behind Derek Petrie. We have a 3-car battle for the lead, and with pit stops approaching, that order may jumble here pretty quick. On board Aaron Luke's right now, as that car just trying to stay on the lead lap as well, but it doesn't look like it's going to matter. It's taking it down to pit road. There goes Rick Witt, taking it earlier than the rest of the field earlier as well, following that trend as well. And Robin Shannon pulls in as well on the same lap. Daniel Voiles looking back at his pit stop opportunity. The first one that went away, and well, just sad memories going down in that second one for him. Rick Witt, however, is going to come out with the race lead still. Aaron Luke's just in front of him with Addison Steinbach. Both have had to be lapped right now. Both also received a sponsor request last week. Good luck for them, but bad luck for this race for them. And right now the 32 car currently 3rd, and Derek Petrie ranked 2nd. And these two cars looking to try to run down your race leader to try to pick it up. But hope is diminishing as as Rick Witt really has a huge lead. That's AJ Davidson right up. Oh, we got a car smoking in pit road, and no way. Robin Shannon was running second. Excuse me, I said Derek Petrie and Ryan Dunn second and third, but Robin Shannon was in front of him. They were running third and fourth. Heartbreak for Robin Shannon from way outside the top 10 to second. And, well, that's going to take out probably Rick Witt's biggest competitor. And Rick Witt not fighting lap traffic. That's Kyle Collins, who has joined the party with those two. And a lot of lap traffic in front of them, too. So Rick Witt, though, has a pretty major lead. As no other pit stops are being scheduled, they can make it on fuel to the end of the race. Here is 10 laps later, 3 to go. Rick Witt right now just trying to do the laps, avenge Daniel Voiles' loss, and put Red Viper Racing in the victory lane for the first time this season. And Rick Witt isn't even in the top 30 in points, despite running 2 races already this season. He's been horrible at other tracks this season, and look at that gap that he's just put. And AJ Davidson couldn't even keep up with him either. And he's dropped back with Derek Petrie and Ryan Dunn now in second and third. But now they're going to try to get around him. Ryan Dunn, this is exactly what he needs to do after having a bad week last week. And coming around to the white flag as Rick Witt taking the lead from Michael Kraft after the incident with the 99. And really, he's just flown away with it. And here we go, checkered flag coming into view. Lap cars will not be a factor. With the huge lead, Rick Witt takes it away and takes the win. 3 different leaders this race, but the last one was the winner. Rick Witt do those burnouts. Red Viper Racing with their first win, and I'm sure Rick Witt will appear on the scoreboard this time after this race. And here is your finishing results. Rick Witt tops the board in first. Derek Petrie is going to come home second. Ryan Dunn, a good third. Good place. Look at Michael Jones. That's exactly what he needs to do. Run with Ryan Dunn. Basically his rival of the season. Jay Durrell, fifth. Good run for him. Cody Russell, Matt Hotchkiss, 6th, 7th. Kind of off the border all day. Brian Lenning, a good comeback in 8th. Bella Davis, good first run in 9th. Gonna propel her up in the points only after one race. And Nick Purcell's 10th. Michael Kraft falls to 11th. It's tough luck for him after being first. Kyle Singer 12th. Brett Brown 13th. Alex Tanker 14th. Good run after missing last week. That's what he needs. Arshaw saying average run 15th. Jay Barker, same with him. Jake Booker, just sad to see him fall to 17th after being so good early in the race. Jack Newman just not showing anything, as well as Brian Boone. Where was he today? Not up front, and Zach Cars has never shown anything after his early pit stop. Wasn't worth it. Gary Weaver 21st, Jacob 2 22nd. Two guys that didn't show anything that is against what they usually do. Zach Komoski, not a good first race for him. Addison Steinbach, not a good race for him either. Aaron Lukes and AJ Davidson teammates, bad luck, just sent him off on a bad foot right from the start. Kyle Collins, horrible race. Daniel Voiles, it just sucks to see that happen. More than 30 laps led. Robin Shannon and Webster Zygarde, both engine failures that end their race. Ryan Dunn, 134 points. Propels him at least 20 over Michael Jones, who has now taken second back from Nick Purcell's, but only by 10 points. So we're going to see some more battles here. Brian Boone falls to 4th. Gary Weaver 5th. Daniel Voiles hops up 1 position to 6th despite finishing 28th. 7th, Jake Booker. 8th, Jack Newman. 9th, Derek Petrie. And 10th, Cody Russell. 11th, Webster Zygarde. And 12th, Addison Steinbach after not earning any points. Matt Hotchkiss up 1 position for him. 13th. Michael Kraft in 14th drops a bit. Robin Shannon drops as well in 15th. 4 spots. And Jay Durrell 16th. Good run for him. Rick Witt, great run for him. Puts him up in the 17th when he was off the board earlier. Brett Brown 18th. AJ Davidson 19th. And Brian Lenning 20th. With the new points as resolved, 19th and up will be in the points if this was the last race. And here we go, 21st through 30th. Just drivers who have not been that good. Giovanni Barraza and Marco Sapatra, despite winning, just didn't do anything other than that race. Giovanni didn't even make this race, but Richard Thomas obviously climbing down the board. Arshaw Sain getting better and better week in and week out. And Other than that, just guys who have just had miserable seasons so far this year, looking to get better. The Pennzoil Cup Series will see you next time at Bristol. Thank you for watching, and thank you so much for 300 subs. You guys are awesome. There are your songs. I'll see you next race.